Hi, welcome to Comic Artist Pro Secrets. My name's Ethan Van Sciver, artist for DC Comics for 20 years, and your host, your friend. You know, ordinarily when I do these drawing shows, it's like an invitation. Anyone can draw. Like, you're allowed to, you don't have to. This is the first time a drawing lesson is being enforced. Okay? I've received word from the SINESTRO Corps that all sectors, every being in every sector in the universe must do this drawing lesson. And guess who we're drawing? We're drawing SINESTRO. We're drawing SINESTRO here. Okay? SINESTRO's law. And we got to do it. So, join me, won't you? Yes, you will. See you in a minute. We better get started. Okay, so let's do, you know, I'm going to use a regular pencil here. This is my, somebody told me it was pronounced Stiedler. Very good, Stiedler from Germany. Lead holder, and it's got a 3H lead in it. Let's get that pencil sharpener out and make sure our lead is nice and sharp. All right. We got our Green Lantern ring on. This is very important. We do not want to succumb to fear in any way. Alright, so let's start with a nice kind of oval shape. But we're going to bring it down. It's going to be pointed a little bit at the bottom. Kind of like that. You see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? Alright. Let's go ahead and divide this right down the middle. Don't marry yourself to these lines here because they're not going to stay, and they're just guidance lines. You really don't want to make them too dark on the paper because you're going to erase them eventually anyway. You see what I did here? Went down here. I made the nose slightly longer than usual. Remember what I say about drawing. Drawing is all about making tiny little measurements in your mind as you go. So you're judging the distance. This is about a little less than halfway across the center of the oval, and then this is maybe kind of halfway. It's halfway between the chin and the eye line, and then we got a little mouth line right here. So always just kind of be conscious of measurements. You want to keep your proportions in place, and we're going to start right in the brow area, and we're going to draw our 11s. I don't know if you remember me talking about that. 11s are the kind of squinty lines that eyebrows make in your brow when you are scowling, and women take Botox to remove them. Men like Sinestro, well, they want them accentuated. Accentuated? Yes. All right, so let's draw these eyebrows. And they are, listen, some villains have arching eyebrows. I don't know what you would call these. These arch rather severely. We want to go ahead and bring them up pretty high. He's like Ming the Merciless. Remember Ming the Merciless from Flash Gordon? It was Flash Gordon, right? Yeah. Alright, I'm going to find the nose line here. That's perfect. And draw these kind of nostrils in here. You see what I mean? Alright. I just want to make sure that you're following along. Now his eyes are hardly full of joy and merriment. They are flat and dead. We want to draw this upper lid kind of almost straight across. I would say like that. And we want to draw, just half circles here. Just little half circles. Like a sun setting upside down. Okay? And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to bring the lower, rounder part of the underside of the eyelid down here. Yeah. Okay. We can already see our villain taking shape. It's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. All right. Now, let's do this here. Sinestro has no lips. No lips. I don't know. These women, I've seen Lucid Drac kiss him, and it can't be a very fun experience for her, but who knows? I mean, everybody has different tastes. She might really like his lipless face. Look at that. That's pretty good. I mean, again, remember what I said about a flattened M? His M is very flattened here. Very flattened. And this would be Sinestro as a young man. This is before we put all the lines on his face. Alright, we're going to come down under here and give him... What do you think of that? That's kind of a flattened kind of W shape, isn't it? Alright. Now that we have his face in, let's start working out where his cheekbones are. We're going to get our handy dandy eraser out. I said handy dandy eraser because I have kids and I watch Blue's Clues, or I used to. I don't think it's on anymore. They had a handy dandy notebook that they wrote down clues. Alright. And let's kind of find a line right here. We're going to define his cheekbones. We're going to find where they are. And his cheekbones, I mean, listen, Sinestro's face is very gaunt and very skull-like. So he does have cheekbones to die for. Alright, like that. So we see how we do that? We just find where that goes. Let's fill in our eyebrows a little more. I mean, the thing about drawing really is you want to find where your lines are, and then you can sort of build everything up as you go, but you just want to make sure you have the drawing down right. Right, so we want his chin right about here, wouldn't you say? Okay. And we're going to bring his jaw, let's see, right about here. Alright. It's kind of a powerful looking Sinestro. I want to weaken that a little bit. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't want him to be Mark strong. I want him to be Mark weak. You know, his features are imposing, but not because he is. They make him powerful looking. He looks cruel. Not strong. Not physically strong. All right. Right about like there. How do you like them apples? Alright, we're going to find this right here. Underneath his eye. You know what he looks like right now? He looks like Jack Kirby's Professor X a little bit. Yeah, there's nothing new under the sun. We all borrow from each other. Why not? Alright, let's get the scowl a little bit more. I'm going to put a shadow right here. And I'm going to start building his... Wait, before I do that, let's go up here and let's just find his forehead. Now, his forehead is impressive. Now, I don't draw it as crazy as I used to. He's not the leader from the Hulk, but he kind of is. I mean, he's kind of... Two characters are very similar. Let's clean these lines up here. Alright, so it's not that big, but it's pretty big, his forehead. It's like a 5 or a 6 head. Alright. Maybe a 6 head. Alright, so let's get in here and let's start drawing. Let's give him some age. And we're going to start by drawing these lines right here by his nose that connect down here. Okay, now he's old. I mean, these are not clean lines. They don't go evenly like down. They kind of break up, and pockets of old fat and everything that older people get. Let's draw down his the lines on his mouth as well. Okay. I mean, this fellow doesn't frown or doesn't smile very much at all, if ever. I wonder what would make Sinestro smile. I don't even think destroying the Green Lantern Corps would make him smile. I just think he doesn't, I don't know, he doesn't have a lot of joy in his life. Okay. Now, interestingly enough, the whites of Sinestro's eyes are actually black. So we want to go ahead and color those in black. That was one of my little innovations. I did that to our guy. Made him look a little bit more alien. Actually, I think it made him look a lot more alien. And then let's draw some happy little pupils. Like that, okay. Another feature of Sinestro's face is heavy, heavy eye bags. So we want to start here, maybe draw a little line, give him a little eyeliner. Let's give him a little eyeliner. Let's see how that works. I don't know, I do things differently every time I draw him, just a little bit differently. So if we draw kind of a heavier line under here, than more so than usual, how's my pencil looking? Looks okay. All right, now we're gonna draw kind of a V shape underneath his eye here. Down, back up again. Do you see that? This line keeps going, and this line goes right back up again. Now we're bearing in mind, of course, the skull underneath. Here is the eye socket right here. This is just like kind of a loose bag of flesh that hangs around the eye in the kind of hollow of the eye socket. So we don't want to draw it out past where the eye socket would be. We want to kind of keep it within those margins that we're going to maintain awareness of in our heads as we draw. I mean, it all makes sense, you know. There's a method to drawing, and a reason for every little thing that you do. We're going to draw some more lines in here, and we're going to just kind of overall, by adding these lines, we've made this look kind of gray. We've added a little bit of texture to it, and that's a good thing. All right, so we've got his eye up like this. Let's bring his eyebrow down on the other side. And if you want to, you'd be very gentle about this, but go ahead and break up his eyebrow. Show some strands of eyebrow hair. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Follow through. Yeah. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing here for the bag under his eye. Yeah. These are heavy bags. Have to check these at the gate. Alright, let's get under here. Do some more eye bag detailing. Look at that. Already he's so much spookier, isn't he? I mean, just a few minutes ago he looked a little like Professor X. Well, not no more, as they say in New Jersey. Not no more. Let's draw a line right here. Whew, look at that. We're giving him some years now. We're aging this man. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. Look at him. We're going to give him some lines right here. And this forehead line, let's draw this up a little bit. Isn't that crazy? Let's make his 11s a little taller. Why not? Now, there's been a debate over the years about whether Sinestro has pointy ears or just regular kind of ears. Different artists draw them in different ways. I have decided recently, based on a poll that I took on Twitter, to make them pointy. I give up. For a long time I was making them just regular because I get tired of aliens with pointy ears. I think it's like a cliche. But Sinestro, it might be appropriate with Sinestro. So there are pointy ears here. Do you have questions about how to draw ears? Should I help you out? I'll do this one a little bit more slowly so that you can see. Okay, so we're going to come up like that to a point, but we don't want to make it real sharp. Come back down again, and then a little kind of loop back inwards like that. We're going to draw kind of a little C shape here, and then we're going to trace inside, and we're going to draw one line here, and then we're going to draw another line there like that, and then we're going to fill in the hollow of the ear with a shape kind of like an S. Boom, we got an ear. Alright, I'll clean it up a little bit. Look at that. Alright, now we're going to give his forehead some lines. Those lines are going to kind of follow the shape of his eyebrows. Just see what I did there? Alright. I mean, these are some heavy lines. We're putting some age on this man. We really are. It's like he's lived with Elizabeth Taylor for 15 years. That's what'll happen to a man. Like that, yeah. Alright, so now the debate also arises about Sinestro's hair. What do you want to do? You want to give him his old kind of widow's peak haircut? Or you do what I do, which is to give him that short military cut that's based on kind of Adolf Hitler. And that's what we're going to do now, because that's my version of the character. So we're going to draw one line going like this. That's the part. And we're going to swoop down like that. Alright. And we're going to let some hair kind of hang off of that part like so. And then we're going to come back up like that. Okay, and this is going to be kind of brushed back. Yeah, perfect. Look at that. And then we're going to do the other thing, the other side here, which is just a kind of a smaller shape. And we're going to do that like so. And this is also going to be kind of brushed to the side or brushed back. Outstanding. Okay. Now, I think I taught you before during the Wonder Woman lesson about how to do highlights on hair. So we're going to do that here. We're going to kind of draw a line there, and we'll draw another line there, and we'll just kind of do another line right there. And it's going to be up to you to decide how detailed you want to make this. But this side is going to be black. We're going to fill that in. I'm just going to fill it in. You guys can do whatever you want. I would just depend on the inker to clean this up for me. That's why he gets paid the big bucks. Alright. If you have a good inker, you're in good hands. And right here. That's done, right? No, it's not. What's missing? What's missing? We know what's missing. We got to draw this mustache here. He is not Sinestro without his little mustache. So we're going to kind of scribble it on there. What do you think? And let's give him a couple more lines. All right, let's do a little neck. Straight down like this. Okay, and then we're going to kind of come up back around here. We're going to draw his little collar. We're going to draw his sinister, evil collar. All right, bring it down. I'm getting scared. I'm getting a little bit worried now. Yeah. See that? And we'll kind of draw these along the side here. We'll give that some texture. And let's see, let's back up the camera a little bit here just so you can get a bigger picture of it all. So hopefully it'll stay. Wait. That's a little better, right? Okay, so here, should I get a circle template? If you guys watched my video about where to get art supplies and what to buy, you saw me buy this at Michael's. It's a nice circle template. So we can go ahead and use that to draw a circle right on his chest, like so. And then we can do the Sinestro core symbol. Do you want to learn how to do that real quick? Where's my littler one? Okay, here we go. So let's get a little circle in there, like this. And let's get another one inside that little circle, like that. Let's go up here, like so. And over across, like this. And then up here, and do the same thing on this side. Go very carefully, trace down. Very carefully. Trace down. Yeah. Do the same thing on this side. Wonderful. Now let's find another circle. Oh, this is perfect. Look at that. That fits right in there. All right. Awesome. And now we would just color this in black. You see me putting the X's there. Those little X's were our symbol to the inker. It means color this in black. Yeah. So we can do that. Oh my goodness, fear is overcoming me. I must be brave. Yeah. And let's see. Draw one line here. One line here. Ooh, that's ugly. That's what happens when I'm pulled too far back away from the page. Let me clean that up. All right. Let's be a little more careful. Yeah. And there he is. There he is. Oh, he's terrifying. I gotta put a stop to him right here and now. I don't know why I thought that would work. Of course it'll work. I'll make it work. I did was make him a little bit angry. Oh well. I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson on how to draw Sinestro. Leave me comments below. Let me know what you learned, any questions you might have, who you'd like to see me draw next, who you'd like to be taught how to draw. And definitely subscribe to the channel as well and hit the bell for notifications. Thanks very much. This is Comic Artist Pro Secrets, and I'm Ethan Van Sciver. Appreciate you joining me. See you next time.